Brutal. So I moved my range of motion limiters back. I put my feet closer together. So I made it harder. Went slower. That was 800 for 7. I wanted 8. What really keeps thinking in my mind that, you know, I watched Dorian Yates in his dungeon doing leg press. He wasn't squatting, he was leg pressing. He's a leg press guy. Got hurt squatting. He realized how fucked up they are. But something stuck with me, and it's something I think about all the time. He said, and this is before I could wrap my mind around it and truly comprehend what the hell he was talking about. He said, and this is what he did on his video. He said, all you really need is just 2 sets of 8 repetitions, as hard as you can. And I watched him. He probably had about 800 to 1,000 pounds on his leg press, but you know, in the dungeon he didn't have the best leg press. So even though it was 800 to 1,000, it was probably a considerable amount of resistance based on the type of press he had. But he did 2 slow, controlled sets of 8 reps. Did a pause in the hole and pushed back up slowly. That's all he did. And they were just clean reps, maximum effort for him. And that always stuck with me. Now at first I thought, well, I can't understand that. I can't understand that. 2 sets of 8, what's he talking about? You know, this is before I got into low volume, high intensity training. And then as I learned it, low volume, high intensity, and increased my pain threshold and my ability to control my time under tension, I knew exactly what he meant. Exactly what he meant. But I couldn't understand what he meant when I first watched him. It just didn't make sense to me how he could do that. And that sticks with me now. When I drop down different variables and I want to do slow and controlled, you know, so 8 repetitions always sticks with me. And I always think that's what I want to do, you know. I watched Dorian do it, and I believe he was correct, 100% correct on what he was saying. But I was too immature as far as my weightlifting and training to comprehend it. And it was true all along, and I should have adopted it much, much sooner. I'd have made way more gains faster.